Welcome to the Star in the Lantern Tarot. Hello, everybody. I'll wait for all of you to come online. It's just going to be me and my phone today. The internet's goofing up here, so my tablet or my laptop won't connect to the internet because it's goofing up here. So it's just going to be on my phone, so be patient with me if I miss your questions, okay? Hello, hello. Somebody's already given hearts before I can even see their name. Hello, hello. Hello, love. How are you? How is your week going? I can't believe it's hump day already. I thought it was Tuesday. Hello, King Henry. I am well. Just staying indoors because it's super hot here in Oklahoma. So I hate staying indoors a lot, though. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading the phone. So probably should have put it up right. Yeah, hot there too. Where you at, love? Hey, Mary E. Mary E, you can't be like number one, honey. Love was number one. Do it again. Mary E, you can't be like one. You go back and do it again, honey. You need to be like 11. This shift has been super emotional. Why? Because of the full moon being in the spot that it's at. I don't have no way of looking anything up. I don't have my laptop. The laptop stopped connecting to the internet back here, so I don't know what's going on with that. But so that's why the shift is so hard. Not only are the planets in houses that they haven't been in for over 150 years, but now the moon's moved into a certain house, the full moon. So that is why. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if it's Sagittarius. So I don't remember. Anyway, I am in Oklahoma and I do not have tarot cards. So do not ask for any tarot card readings. What I'm doing is just downloading. All right, I'm just downloading. So I don't know. I don't know. I just know that I've got, it's called the Eye of Wisdom. I think I've told you guys to listen to the Eye of Wisdom. It's called the Eye of Wisdom, and it just gave me for July 9th, something about the moon. Something about the moon being in a house, and it was going to make you feel a certain way. If you guys want really good, remember what I said, Cam White for astrologer, Leo King for an astrologer, and LOL, it's coming on tonight at 8. All right. Those are the ones that you need to listen to for astrology. But the Eye of Wisdom, okay, it's every day. That thing has got a new video every day. Listen to it because it's literally telling you what the planets are doing. Okay. If you don't want to listen to somebody droll on, that one gets to the point. Okay. Do they sell any cards there, or is that no? It's not illegal to have tarot cards. I'm in a house and they don't like tarot cards. They go to church. They're very religious, and they think that messing with tarot cards is messing with the devil. So, or demons or whatever they want to say. But anyway, so I'm not allowed to have tarot cards here. I'm allowed to go live, and I'm allowed to give you guys some messages, but I'm not allowed for tarot. So, yeah. But it's to babysit my grandbabies, so I can't say no. I'm not going to say no. Sometimes we just have to make sacrifices, right? Yeah. Get out of our comfort zones. Yeah. So, no, it's not illegal to have tarot cards anywhere in the States. No, it's not illegal anywhere. I don't know about other countries, but here in the States, it's not illegal. Looks like I'm losing weight. Drawn in. Hey, Kat. Yeah, I really don't need tarot cards. I mean, I'm literally telling you guys messages anyway, just by looking with my third eye. Hello, Irene. Satu, will I receive the payment from Bari tomorrow as promised? I'm hearing yes, Satu. All right, I'm hearing yes on that. I'm hearing yeah. Hey, Bethany. Oh, it's going. Super hot here in Oklahoma, but it's going, honey. So, anyway, if you don't have questions for me, then you can just ask me anything. All right. King Henry, advice from the universe. You're going to get what you want, King Henry. You're going to get what you want, but it's going to take a little bit more daytime. Okay. You're going to get what you want. All right, King Henry, just be patient, is what I'm hearing. It's coming. I'm hearing it's coming. Actually, what that said was it's coming down the wire, which means it's just going to take time to get to you. All right, King Henry. Asatu, channel message about the work, please. What's coming towards me in finances? About your job? Well, you know what I say, don't quit a job until you have another job lined up. Because it's easier to find a job when you're working. It's harder to find a job when you're not working. So if you're in a job that you don't like, don't quit it until you find another job. Other than that, finances is going to improve, but you're going to have to give it time, especially if you just started the job. Okay, especially if you just started the job. Quincy Jones, why do I feel so drained? Okay. You guys, the reason why you're feeling so drained is because of what the planets is doing. Okay. That's the reason why you're feeling so drained. Literally watch astrology, guys. Astrology. Watch Cam White, the Leo King, and LOL Leading Out Loud, which is on tonight at 8. All right. The astrologer Christopher Witecki will tell you what the planets are doing and why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Plus, he has a zodiac breakdown. It'll either, if it's not on today, it'll be on tomorrow. He'll have a zodiac breakdown of why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Cam White will pretty much tell you too. And these guys don't bullshit and be like, everything's dreamy. No, they will literally say, if you're a Capricorn and this is going on, you're going to feel like shit for a week. I mean, they will literally tell you that. All right, they're not going to be like, everything's fine. Okay. That's the three I listen to. Cam White, Leo King, and Leading Out Loud. LOL. It's going to be on tonight on YouTube at 8 o'clock. All right. 88 Pearls, Wendy, will I move before August 5th? I'm hearing no, but definitely in August. Okay. Definitely in August 88, but I don't think before August 5th. Something happens. Hey, Erica, my husband cheated, and I'm wondering if you see him doing it again. Well, you know what they say, Erica. Once a cheater, always a cheater. The only reason why they don't cheat is because they really love you and they don't want to do that again, or they just do it where they don't get caught. So if you suspect that your husband is cheating on you, you need to listen. Okay? If that is your gut instinct, okay? If your gut instinct is literally telling you not to trust your husband, listen to your gut. All right? Listen to your gut, please. Okay? Oregon is humid. Oh God, I bet. Especially by the ocean. I bet that's really humid. Quincy Jones, will I receive my check from the IRS this week? I'm getting no on that. Quincy Jones, the IRS. I don't know why you guys are paying into the IRS. I think if you all literally ban the IRS and stop paying into them, they would dissolve. I think Trump tried to dissolve the IRS last time he was in the being a president. I think he was trying to dissolve the IRS then. So I quit paying my taxes since 2020. So I'm not even gonna bullshit about that. I quit. Let me get this pillow here and shove it under this. I quit paying my taxes in 2020. Because I would be paying my taxes, and they would be like, "Oh well, IRS is going to give you back 1,000, but you owe state 300." And I would be like, "Well, pay the state out of my income tax, and then send me $700." I wouldn't see a penny of it. I would not receive a penny of it. So, hang on, you guys may fall again. I'm trying to shove you guys right here. Okay. Anyway, I never received a penny of it. So I just quit paying my taxes. I think it did it once again in 2021, where the amount that I was receiving back was the amount that the state was supposed to get. I think, or something, or half, or something like that. I was going to get like $500 back. And then state was like $250. Never received anything. So I'm like, okay, y'all can just suck my dick. So I just stopped paying taxes. I'm not doing it. So, and no, I haven't heard anything from the IRS from not paying my taxes. Now we pay state. We'll pay state taxes because, of course, that's your house and your land. So we'll pay the state taxes, but I ain't fucking with federal. Even my husband, at the job that he's at, he's claimed like 9. We have 9 dogs. So. Irene, message from Patrick. That's your brother, right? He says, hi. Okay. He says, hi, Irene, you goofball. I'm glad that you're having fun. I hear you when you talk to me. Stop worrying so much. What are you worried about? That's what he's asking. What are you worried about? So, thank you, B. Maddie. Irene, your brother says, what are you worried about? What are you worrying about? What are you freaking out about? Stop freaking out. That's what he's hearing. I hear him literally saying that to you, Irene. Your brother. Stop freaking out. I have 27 likes now, so I know the first one in was love spelled backwards. All right. Listen to me. When I got onto the live, the first person I saw and the first number was number 1 was love spelled backwards. So I don't know about the rest of you, but I know love was number 1. Okay. But it's fine. Jan, when will my lawsuit be settled? Here on August 9th. Jan R. August 9th. Alright. Chrissy, General, will it be safe for me to go down to South Carolina? Messages from the universe. Okay. Will it be safe for you to go down to South Carolina? Yeah. Your general, don't overspend when you go down to South Carolina because things are expensive. So watch your money. Message from the universe. You're doing a great job, whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know what that is from the universe, but message says you're doing a great job. Keep doing it. Okay. Now, I do well in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrogrades don't normally affect me. I actually do better in a Mercury retrograde. I think I was born in a Mercury retrograde. A Mercury retrograde Gatorade. I like Gatorade. There you go. Exactly. It says, Piss Monkey says, you look like my freshman biology teacher. That's crazy. Or is it? Cavilla, does Ro like me? Kind of. I'm hearing kind of. Like, you're okay. You're not, like, undateable. You're not, like, a troll or anything. I don't think he likes you like him, though. Okay? I don't think he likes you like him. Hey, Hades Gaming. What's up? General reading. Hades Gaming. Hades Gaming. Something is gonna pick up pretty fast for you. I'm seeing a rocket taking off, so I'm going to say it's going to be a slow start, but then once it picks up momentum, it's going to pick up speed. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, just be patient. It's going to have a slow start, but then it's going to really pick up. Okay? Sevilla, when will M contact me? What does he think about you? Well, I mean, if he's got the opportunity to contact you, if you, like, gave him your number or something, I'm going to say he's shy. I'm getting that he's shy. Sevilla, so if he contacts you, I don't think it's going to be, there's my ear ringing. If he contacts you, it's going to be next week. Okay? Jan R., should I sell my condo to my youngest son? If he's responsible. All right? I'm shaking my head no. So the universe must be trying to me tell you no. But I'm going to say if he seems responsible to do it, then okay. But if he doesn't seem responsible with finances, or if he's just starting out to where he could get overwhelmed, don't do it. Okay? Joe D, can you... Oh my God, Joe D, can you suck a dick on live cam? Can you on live cam? Hey, Rick. Quincy, I cannot paint you a picture. I don't have no tarot cards, guys. Bethany Bonk, what am I missing with my ancestors' message? I feel like everyone is talking cryptic and it's really starting to bother me more than ever. They're not talking cryptic, Bethany Bonk. You're not listening. All right? You're not listening. If I told you that in a month's time, things would look a whole lot different than they do now, I don't know how that's cryptic. What do you mean that's cryptic? In a month's time, whatever you're doing, it's going to have a whole lot different meaning, or you're going to be doing something totally different. I don't know how cryptic. I don't understand why you can't understand the words. If it's cryptic, then you know what you need to do? Write down what you're confused about and look it up. What does this mean? What does that mean? What does retrograde mean? What does pearlescent planets mean? What does atomic mean? I don't know, but whatever you're not understanding, write it down and look it up. And then put that sentence back together with English that you understand. Okay? It's not cryptic, you're just not understanding. Which means you need to upgrade your understanding. Okay? Hello, Rick. Sevilla, will they change my position at work this July? I'm hearing no. But your boss still may work with you. All right? All right? Your boss still may work with you. Purple, I'm not ignoring you, honey. Erica, I think my husband will be faithful, but I'm just looking for reassurance. Erica, if you feel like your husband will be faithful, then your husband's going to be faithful. Remember, you also create your own reality. So if you keep telling yourself, oh, my husband's going to cheat, my husband's going to cheat, damn, I just know my husband's going to cheat, then you're creating it because you have faith in that. So if you have faith in, no, my husband loves me and he's going to be one and only to me, and you keep telling yourself that, that's the reality you're going to create. Guys, this is why we tell you don't get into these news about we're all dying and the planet Earth is going to blow up and nuclear war. The only thing that creates that is everybody's collective thought giving that energy. Remember, you make your own reality. Whatever's around you, create that. Don't pay any attention to anything that you can't control. Okay, what you can't control anything, that's not what I mean. But your house, your living situation, your work situation, where you go, the friends that you see, the places that you go, those are the things that you're creating. Okay, anything that you do not know about in Asia, you do not know about in Pakistan, you don't know about in Russia, stop thinking about that because that's not your reality. What's around you is your reality. Okay, that's the things that you need to worry about. Okay, what are you having for supper tonight? Worry about that. Are you going to do laundry after supper? Worry about that. You're going to sit down and read a good book before you go to bed at night? Worry about that. All right? Anything outside of that, it doesn't matter. All right? Life is a very fleeting moment. And I know we seem to live for 79 years, but in the universe time, it's a blink of an eye. So just worry about your everyday living. Be in the moment. Stay in the moment. Stop worrying about the future. Stop regretting the past because your past was full of good lessons for you and it got you to where you are now. But the future, stop worrying about the future, guys. Take it day by day and live in the moment. And I promise you, you're going to go a lot farther doing that than you are going to be, ooh, I'm scared. If you're scared, you're going to create it. Okay? Stop doing it. All right, Jean, how's Friday going to go for me? Fine. I don't see anything to warn you about. So it's going to go fine. Okay? Juanita, will I come up with rent money in time? I'm hearing yes. Some miracle is going to happen. Okay? All right. Keep buying loser scratch-offs, and I'm spending more than 10 and 20. Yeah, what did I tell you about buying the crackhead scratchers? Don't do it. The ones, the 3s and the 5s, don't buy those tickets. Buy the $10 and the $20, and buy the ones that have the 100XXX or 10XXX, because that's times you're winning. So even if you had 100 XXX and you win a $20 on a $20 ticket, that's times 100 that you win. Okay? if you get that. So it's a better chance for you to win on the $10 tickets and the $20 tickets. Don't buy the crackhead tickets. That's why you're losing your money. Okay? Do not. And if you're just losing in general, give it a minute. All right, 88 pearls. If you're losing in general, then just stop buying them. Okay. Hades, will my lover marry me? I'm hearing no at this time. Hades. JR, what is my aura? I'm seeing white to yellow. White to yellow. He calls you winner? Why does he call you winner? JR, message from my uncle Marty. Marty. He loves you and he misses you. Nothing big today. All right? He loves you and he misses you, and he hears you when you talk to him. Okay? Quincy Jones, message from my mom. Mom says she loves you too, and you need to talk to somebody, a cousin or something like that. Your mom said something about you needing to talk to a cousin. You need to reach out to a family member, Quincy Jones. I'm hearing cousin, though. Okay, I'm hearing cousin. Sevilla, a channeled message. The initials A and the initial J, AJ, that could even be a name. It could be JA, AJ, is coming through. And something about the color green. I'm seeing a garden here. Are you gardening? You thinking about gardening? Maybe you can do a fall garden. Yeah, I'm seeing pumpkins now, or the color orange. Maybe something about Halloween. I'm literally seeing a garden, though. It's not like a full-grown garden. It's just beginning. So, you're welcome, Irene. Hello, Billa. Applying for a second job. Do you see me getting one and starting by the end of this month? Oh, how soon do you see us moving, looking at a place or roommates? Billa, applying for a second job. Do you see me getting one and starting by the end of this month? Who's watching the baby while you're working all of this? Or are you working 2 part-time jobs? I think you are going to get that job by the end of this month. All right. And you're moving as soon as you can afford it, obviously, right? If that's a money issue, you're moving as soon as you can afford it. Roommates, I would not get a roommate with a baby because you don't know what the roommate's going to do with the baby. That's going to be a no on that, Billa. Sorry. All right, unless you get another mommy with a kid. But I'm going to say if you get a roommate and they are just a single something roommate, I would not trust them with your kid. So I'm saying the universe says no roommates. Unless it's like somebody who's had children, has children, like you get with another single mommy with a baby. All right, but you really need to pay attention about how people treat kids and themselves and the things that they own. All right, Billa? And that is a message from Spirit, too. Okay? Jan of this year? Yes, of this year. Erica, I'm just really asking the outcome of my marriage. I think it's going to be fine. Erica, I think your marriage is going to be fine. Okay? He may have learned his lesson. Okay? JR, did my uncle GF give my cousins what they were owed? I'm hearing no on that. And did she really love my uncle? I'm also hearing no on that, JR. You're welcome, Chrissy. Hello, Jerome. Should I go to the casino before my birthday or after? Didn't we already discuss this? I said on your birthday was going to be really, really lucky on your birthday, but anytime before or after, you'll do fine. Okay? Wendy, you are amazing people. Thank you, Purple. You're amazing too, Purple. Boink. All right, Cat777. What are my uncle from my dad's side who passed away on? What do they want to say to you? Just be patient, all right? Look, you look like you're trying to. Don't be in such a hurry, is what I'm hearing. You look like you try to like do everything really quickly. And I think when you do everything really quickly, you make mistakes where you have to backtrack. Stop doing that, is what they're saying. Okay, stop doing that. Take your time with stuff and do it right the first time. Okay? All right. JR, when will I get married and will it be to BB? Yes, remember, JR, you asked me that yesterday or the day before. I said it would be next year, and I think it would be I think you would have, I said you're going to ask her to marry you on Christmas. This is exactly what I said. JR, I don't want to get this question again. You're going to propose to her at Christmas, and it's going to be a February wedding. Okay? Hey, Yaya, is my relationship going to lead to marriage? I think it's going to lead to an engagement, but I don't think you're going to get married. So, Erica, a general reading. Erica, what I'm seeing for you is a field full of flowers, which means you have a lot of opportunity to move forward. Nothing is keeping you stuck. And the flowers is about being happy and joy. But for some reason, you're not seeing the little stuff. You, Erica, are expecting big, grandiose moves to be happy. I need to see this to be happy. I need to see that to be happy. I need for this to be happy. I need for this to happen before I can. Stop doing that. All right? You're in the perfect spot to enjoy what you've got, but for some reason you're also trying to leapfrog into the future all the time. Stop doing that. All right? If you're in a field full of flowers, then smell the flowers around you. Yeah, they're little. They're not big flowers like up to your shoulders. All right? But you have all of this space to do with whatever you want, and you're just like standing there going, stop doing that. All right? Enjoy what you've got. Enjoy the moments that you have. Okay? And make them into something special. Stop waiting for the big things coming in. Okay? Because you're going to be waiting a while. But if you start enjoying the moments, then the universe is going to be like, she is very in the attitude of gratitude. Big things can come in because she's not expecting big things. She's actually enjoying what she's got. But you're always, what's next? What's next? Enjoy what you got right now. Okay? Nana, a general reading. Nana, I'm seeing a Ferris wheel, which would be about timing, being at the right place at the right time, or your finances getting better. All right. Moving forward, can I get a general? Yes. Moving forward. Something about numbers and math. So I don't know if that's finances. I don't know if something's not adding up. If I don't know if somebody's telling you something and you're like, this ain't adding up. But I'm literally seeing numbers and math. Okay. Or maybe somebody's trying to skip a step is what I'm somebody's trying to skip a step in doing something, and that's going to backfire. All right. Don't skip steps. Pay attention to things. Something's not adding up. Or could be about your finances. Okay. J.R. Bruce has a past, and I feel that we were soulmates. Am I wrong? Why did he leave me? Well, the reason why he left you is because sometimes, even though you are with a karmic or a soulmate, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to end up with them. Okay? Sometimes people get on another timeline and they go off in another direction. And so even if you were soulmates, that doesn't mean that you're meant to be together, guys. It does not mean you're always meant to be with that soulmate. You're meant to be with another soulmate. I told you guys before, I'm married to my soulmate, but in 2009, I had to work with a soulmate. Okay? And that person, even though the sexual tension was there, I could not be with them because I'm married and they were married. And he was my boss. All right? But David, my husband now, is my soulmate. So I was with my soulmate and I had to work with a soulmate. And that's just the way it is. Okay? Sometimes your soulmates are not meant to be with you this timeline. All right? Or this life. Maybe the next life. Or maybe he wasn't necessarily like a soulmate, but he was a karmic, where you guys had unfinished business from the last past life, and now you finished up this past life. Now he's moved on because he's learned his lesson, and now you need to move on. And that's just the way that goes too, okay? Nothing lasts forever. Sorry, but it doesn't. Okay? Nothing lasts forever. Jan. Moving forward, are you able to see what's hidden from me? What is hidden from Jan? Somebody has something that they want to say to you. They're afraid to tell you, though, because they're afraid to hurt your feelings. Something really, not really, it's not really simple. It's something like, remember when you made that pie and I told you it was really good, but it wasn't, and then now you're like telling me you're going to make me another pie and I don't like that pie. It's something like that. All right. Something about somebody's not telling you. It's not a bad thing moving forward. They just don't want to hurt your feelings. Okay. Sevilla, when will H contact me and why? Well, I mean, if you don't know why H is contacting you, I'm going to say H isn't contacting you. All right. So, when will H contact you? Not anytime soon. So, will you see him this month? No. Cat777, isn't my boyfriend Hugo going to get back his check from the bank today. No, I'm hearing no on that, Kat. Jean, by September, will I be out of a walker and walking independently? By September, Jean? Yes. Even though I don't know if you're going to be walking independently, if you're going to have some kind of crutch or cane, but you will be out of the walker. Okay? Just keep exercising and keep exercising those legs. Okay? Reiki, activate any advice to the path I'm on. No, universe says you're doing just fine. Remember, though, what I said yesterday. It's still coming through very, very strong. Focus on 3 things. Don't focus on 10 things. Okay? Focus on 3 things that you know that you can accomplish and finish. Don't be all kinds of irons in the fire. Okay? Because you're going to get lost in the sauce if you do that. Okay? Redneck truth. All right. Hey, Shri or Shri. Do you see me and A getting back together anytime in the future? If you do, Shri or Shri, it's going to be next year. Okay. Love spelled backwards is love says, my reality is that I'm very well off. All right. I have money. All right. I just bought 2 mansions. All right. I am worried that I'm going to buy 2 more mansions. That's right. Worry about buying too much shit. All right. Exactly. You got it. That's perfect. Love spelled backwards. Yes. If you're going to worry about something, worry about having way too much stuff. Oh no. I got 4 mansions. Whatever will I do? Okay. I got a Lamborghini. I'm going to get a speeding ticket if I don't slow down. Okay? There's a lot of money in my closet. I don't know what to do. That's the kind of shit you need to worry about. Because if you imagine it, you got to remember, listen, psychology says your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and what's real. So if you can imagine it, then you're sending that vibe out to the universe. The universe is going to be like, boom, oh, she's got money, send it back. Boom, she's got a big house, send it back as a vibration. Because your brain doesn't know the difference. That's why when you guys are sleeping at night and you dream that you're falling and you jump, it's because your brain really thinks you are falling and it's trying to stop you. That's why that does that. Because your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality, and imagination is what's going to manifest. So if you're imagining my husband's cheating on me, if you're imagining the world's ending, if you're imagining my house is going to get blown up, then that's the shit that's going to happen because you're imagining it. Your imagination playground is your playground. Imagine good things. That's what it is to manifest. It's your imagination. Feel it. You know how when we were little and we were playing Barbies, but we actually really thought we were like in Barbie land? That's exactly what you need to do now. Okay? Remember when we played Cowboys and Indians and you really thought you were a cowboy and Indian? You really could like landscape it and you had a horse, even though it was a stick horse. Right? But you could imagine it was a real horse. That's manifestation as adults. So keep imagining. Okay? How do I get through to you? Jerome, I don't know what you mean, babe. I don't know what you mean by how do I get through to you, Jerome. What do you mean? You want me to dream about you tonight? Oh, Jerome. Okay. Reiki activate. Will I be able to make the payments in time? Yes. I heard that. Okay. Nothing sexier than smart ladies. Amen. And smart men. Smart men are very sexy too. All right. You can ask a question as long as you hit the thumbs up. Double tap your screen and get the next number that you have the thumbs up right there on the top. Right there on the top, there should be a thumbs up number. It's 51. All right. Double tap your screen. The next number is yours. That 52 needs to be with your questions. 52, am I going to get a cat? 52, will it be black? 52, will I find it on the road? 52, will I name it Sylvester? Okay? But I don't want 52, will I get a cat? 52, will I get a cat? 52, will I get a cat? 52, hey, will I get a cat? 52, hey, I asked you if I will get a cat. Will I find it on the road? Don't do that. That's spamming. That'll get you kicked. Okay? Shira Shri, can you tell me what should I do? Okay. Listen, I want you all to listen to me. Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen. Listen. Anytime you're confused about what to do, write it down. Write it down. Saying, let's see, what can I be confused about? I'm never confused. I know what I want. Say I'm confused about upgrading my bed to a sleep number. Okay, it's pretty simple. So I'm thinking, should I upgrade my bed to a sleep number? I don't know. Well, let's go to pen and paper. Write that shit down. Sleep number bed. Pros and cons. Pro, I like a sleep number. Pro, I like the elevation. Pro, I like the 2 elevations if I have somebody over. Pro, I like it high up. Pro, I like the mattress quality. Con, it's expensive. But how expensive is that? Now, under it's expensive as a con, 2 more sections. Can I save up for it? Or is it really too expensive? Do I really need it? It's literally about writing it down and looking at your options. No matter what it is. Should I move? Should I break up? Should I leave? Should I eat that pineapple that's been in the fridge for a month? Write the shit down and look at why you should and why you shouldn't, and see which one really is going to make sense to you. Okay? That's what you should do with everything. If you really can't make a judgment on the things that you should do, if you write it down, it's going to help you focus on why you should or why you shouldn't, by the pros and the cons. That's why they say if the cons outweigh the pros, it's a no-go. Okay? If the pros outweigh the cons, there you go. There's your answer. I mean, simple as that. If you don't know what to do, write it down. Should I break up with my boyfriend? Well, the con is I love him. The con is I'll miss him. The con is he's half of the financials. The con is I'll be lonely. But the pros, I ain't going to have to worry about him cheating. The pro, I ain't going to have to worry about him taking the car and leaving for hours on a time. The pro, I'll save on groceries. The pro, I can always get another roommate. Write this shit down and really fucking study that shit. All right? It's not what they say, brain surgery. It's just literally about you weighing out your options. All right? So, okay? Shira Shri, does A love me? I think we talked about this before, Shira Shri, and I said that he doesn't love you. I mean, he likes you, but you're just an option. Okay? You're just an option. And if you can't be a priority, never, ever, 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 ever settle for somebody that makes you an option. You should be a priority. And if you can't be a priority, I wouldn't even fucking give it a time of day. If I can't be first in someone's life as far as my partner, It's a no-go. I'm not playing seconds, and I don't want sloppy seconds. And why would you ever settle for that? Like Rick says, why would you swim an ocean for somebody who would not jump a puddle for you? Make that make sense. It doesn't. All right? Come on. If you don't love yourself, you're never going to find anybody else to love you. You're just going to attract a bunch of shit because you don't love yourself and respect yourself. And you know what I also say? Respect and trust has to come before love. If you don't have respect and you don't have trust, you have nothing. I would rather have somebody respect me than love me, because I know if they respect me, they'll respect that they don't want to hurt my feelings. But if they love me, you know what they're going to say? She'll forgive me because she loves me. Yeah, I can fuck up because she loves me. She'll forgive me. But if they respected you, they would never want to do that anyway. If your other person respects their boss, they don't mess up at work, do they? Because they respect their boss. If your person respects their parents, they don't mess up around their parents, do they? You want to know why? Because they respect their parents. You need to be the same. If they respect you, they won't do anything to compromise the relationship. Respect and trust has to come before love, no matter what. Yeah? Could I get an amen? I wish I had my soundboard. Amen. Yes. All right. All right. Whoop. Loving it. Can you give me any insight as to who is vandalizing my vehicles? I'm just getting some neighbor kids on that. Loving it. All right. Moving forward with a channeled message. You're going to get a surprise text message from somebody that you haven't heard from for a long time. All right? Reiki activate. Does the 6-month reference I keep seeing relate to my current LMT school? 6 months from now, I'm going to say no. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, honey. Shri or Shri, I think I'm pregnant, but I'm scared to even check and talk to my ex. Okay, here's another thing that I want to tell you that's a big myth. You don't need the daddy to raise the baby. Stop thinking that. Stop fucking thinking that. I raised 3 kids by myself before I met David. I raised 3 by myself before I met David and married him, and he ended up being their daddy. You don't need a man to raise a baby. All you have to do is love them and be there for them. They place so much emphasis on nuclear families. It's bullshit. Okay? It's bullshit. The only reason why kids with parents that run off and don't come back have a hard time with life is because the mother, all right, let either they bash the daddy or bash the mama for disappearing, or they let the kid always, oh, I'm ugly and it's my dad's fault. I'm lazy and it's my dad's fault. It's my dad's fault. It's always absent parent's fault. No, it's not. The fault is that the parent that actually raised you didn't slap your ass good enough, hard enough, all the time. That's the fault. All right? Nuclear families, no. You don't need them. You don't need a daddy to raise the baby. All you need to do is be a good parent, an attentive parent, but you need to spank the baby when the baby does something bad. And I don't mean as an infant, I mean when they get 2, 3, 4, and they're sticking the fucking fork in the light socket. Smack that ass. That's what you need to do. And stop fucking downplaying the one that ran off. Oh, all men are like that. All women are like that. No, they're not. Okay? Just because daddy said, I'm going to go for bread and eggs and disappeared for the rest of your life, that doesn't mean all men are like that. Okay? And for your mommy to baby you because you were sad because your daddy left. No. All right? I never, ever, ever, ever said something like, oh, well, it's your dad's fault for not being here. It's because I didn't have the male in my life to help me raise the kids. That's why it's their fault that they turned out the way they did. No, it's my fault because I'm the parent that actually is there raising them. But you know what? My first son, an airplane mechanic. My second daughter, DM at McDonald's, and the third daughter is a manager at a hospital. And they're doing just fine. And they graduated, and they didn't have trouble, and they didn't end up in jail, and they didn't end up breaking the rules. So I do not know why everybody is so about you need both parents to raise a kid. You fucking don't. You just need to be a smart parent when you're a single parent raising your kids. Stop thinking that way. All right? That's what's wrong with society. So, Shri, don't tell your ex you're pregnant. Go find out if you're pregnant, and if you are, then you got 2 options. You're either going to, well, you got 3. You're either going to abort it, you're going to give it up, or you're going to raise it. But if you decide to raise it, then just be the single good parent that raises their kid. The government has more help for you being a single parent than they do if you got back together with the douchebag ex. And then not only that, but then you're going to just, if the douchebag ex is still a douchebag, all you're going to do is teach your kid how to be a douchebag with relationships. You don't need that. All right? If you got some kind of toxic partner and they are toxic with the children being around, then you can't blame anybody but yourself because you let some toxic douchebag raise your kids. So there's that too. You'd be better off alone. Christopher, is my wife cheating on me? Christopher Rivera, I'm getting no on that, honey. She does flirt. Okay, your wife is a flirt, but she's just a flirt by nature. She's not actually out there. All right? She's just a flirt. That's just who she is. All right? Either A, tell her, hey, your flirting really hurts me. I don't really feel comfortable with you flirting. Or be like, that's my wife. Okay? I'm a flirt. My husband doesn't give 2 shits. My husband definitely knows I'm not going to be running off with people. Okay? Because he'll kill them. And I know that. Alright. Billa. Okay. Okay. Hey, Pink Pony. Hey, Tracy Trace. Will my brother hear from oncologist on treatment and stage of prostate cancer this week or soon? It ain't going to be this week. Gosh. Fucking doctors. There's another rant. Doctors and lawyers. Your doctor, the doctor oncologist is probably going to be 2 weeks out is when I'm hearing Tracy Trace. Okay. Julia Gampino, a general. I'm getting something about watching your feet. I don't know if you're going to step on a piece of glass. I don't know if you run around barefoot. Watch your step. You may sprain an ankle with a misstep. All right, so watch where you're going, watch your feet, and if you run around barefoot, you better make sure where you're going, okay? Because I'm literally seeing a big slice on the bottom of your foot, enough probably to get stitches. So be careful with your feet, okay? Moving forward, my mom's funeral is Saturday. Um, will everyone be on their best behavior? Absolutely. Moving forward, if anybody isn't on their best behavior, and then it's just gonna be a lot of this. It's just gonna be a lot of that. There ain't gonna be no knockout drag out. Jerome, thank you, but you didn't say when. You just said I was getting another job. Jerome, if you're actively applying for another job, Jerome, or you're thinking about switching jobs, I'm going to say it's still going to be the end of July. All right. That's what I'm getting. '88 Pearls, am I in alignment to receive a miracle? Yeah, I'm getting yes on that. When? The 20th of this month. '88 Pearls. Mary Hopkins, will Isaac receive the loan he's applied for? Yes. When? July 14th is when I'm getting Mary Hopkins. What's your favorite childhood memory? And Dial Kendrick, what's your favorite childhood memory? I have so many childhood memories, but my favorite childhood memory is always playing in the snow. I'm from South Dakota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota originally. Back when I was a toddler, not a toddler, not teen either, like a kid, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The snow was probably as big as I was. So I remember like building snow forts and tunnels in the front yard. I ice skate a lot. I used to ice skate. And snowmobile was fun. If you guys ever have a chance to go snowmobiling, please don't pass that up. You'll love it. It's so much fun. Um, and just basically playing in the snow. All right. And that's for Andy. She or she, will I get married to A? I don't think so. Not at this time. I'm hearing no on that. Loving it. Can you give me any insight as to who is vandalizing my car? Okay, did that. Loving it. Okay. Mary, was Isaac involved in my money being stolen? I don't think he was involved, but I think he knows who done it. I don't think he was like, hey, there's money over there, go take it. Or I don't think he was like, you know, took it and split it up between him and somebody and said, if you don't tell, I don't. But I think he definitely has heard about your money being stolen, and I think he knows who did it. Mary Hopkins. Empress, what I really need to know right now, just watch your finances. That's what I'm getting. Empress. Watch your finances, watch your spending. You're welcome, GNR. Mary, do I owe AC any karmic debt? No. I'm hearing no on that, Mary. Mary Hopkins, can I do a successful third-party removal myself, or do I need help? Mary Hopkins, Mary Hopkins, if you're not into polygramorous, polynoramorous, poly three people relationships, if you're not into that, and the person that you want to be with is interested in somebody else, you, my love, need to leave it alone. Okay? You don't need to do any removal third party bullshit, because that's going against the will of somebody. And when we do spells of against wills of somebody, that's going to come back and bite you in the ass. You may win the battle, but the war won't be over, because this person that you're trying to fight for is either going to go back to them or just find somebody else. If there's a third party bullshit, you need to cut ties with both people and say, you two can have each other. I'm out. I'm moving on. I'm going to go find somebody who can love me, just me, for the things that I do. You don't need to do anything for third party bullshit. And I'm going to tell all of you, all 33 of you or 23 of you that are watching, if your spouse or your partner is cheating and you're accepting it and you're like, yeah, I'll take you back, that's fucking your fault. That's nobody else's fault. You literally had a clean slate to dump that bitch or bastard and start over with a new person or onto your new life. But you're like, but I love him. And then he comes back and he does the bullshit again, or she does the bullshit again. Your fault. Nobody else's fault but your fault, because you took them back. Stop taking these people back. You cannot let somebody do that to you. And I love myself. I love myself. No, you don't. Because you're unhappy and you're letting that bullshit happen. Stop doing that. You're not loving yourself. You're not fooling anybody. All right? If you're not happy with the way your partner treats you, period, get rid of them. They're not the one for you. Move on. There's no reason, absolutely no fucking reason why you guys are putting up with this bullshit. Unless you want a polyamorous, blah, 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 relationship, and you're like, I'm fine with it. Are you? But are you? But are you? If you're going to bitch about not being the first queen in a threesome, are you really fine with it? If you're going to bitch about not being the king in a threesome relationship, but are you really fine with it? No, you're not. Because you know why? If I seriously was in a three situation, then I obviously put myself in that situation. I could give a fuck. Even if they were together more times than with me, but he come back to me because I love him, then I wouldn't be bitching, because I agreed to it. You stop agreeing to shit and then being mad about it because it's not going your way. All right? I don't understand you guys. If you're in a three-way relationship, but you didn't sign up for that, cut them both loose. And fucking don't think about it again. Move on with your life. Okay? Hello, Paula. Could I get a general what I need to know? Paula, what you need to know right now. Paula, watch your, A, watch who you invite in your house. B, watch about your possessions laying around your house, because you're going to have somebody steal from you. You're going to be missing something of value. All right. So don't let just anybody old fucking thing in your house. Okay. And if you do have a house party, or you do have friends with friends and you invite them all over, make sure you put your valuables up. Okay. Because I'm getting something about something is going to be stolen from you. And it's going to make you pretty sad. Like grandma's necklace or something. Paula. GNR, should I play the lottery? And if so, when? I would never play the lottery. Sorry. You have better luck going to a casino and playing the slots than you do winning the lottery. If you guys want that big money, I'm going to tell you how to do it. Or at least some money. Listen, I'm going to tell you how to win at the slots. Pay attention, Lindas. Okay? And Lesters. When you go to a casino, you got a $20 bill. All right? That's going to be your play money. Slide the $20 bill or the card. I think some of them load up money on a card. Play on $20 only. Okay? $20 on the cash or the slot machine. Okay? Don't do the minimum bet. Do the one up from the minimum bet or two up from the minimum bet, but don't do the max bet. Don't do it. Okay? So if it's like a 5-cent bet, or maybe it's even a quarter bet. Shit, I haven't gambled for so long. If it's a quarter bet, go 50 cents. All right. If it's a 10-cent bet, go 25 cents. Okay. Just go one up. Now, you're going to keep playing on that. Okay. When your money gets to, you got $20 and say you won 22. And then you won another $2, that's 24. And you won $5 and that's 31. And you keep doing that and you keep getting those little increments. When you get up to $40, $50, cash out. Take that money to the side, still play on that $20, okay? If you still want to play on that machine, so be it. If you lose twice on a $20, say you put in and it's $20, and you do the little thing and you go ding, 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 and you lose, and you do it again, ding, 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 and you lose, get off the machine, all right? Go to another machine. What you want to do is just make small increments, small winnings, and cash out. So if it's $40, $50, cash that shit out. You got $20, $30, set it to the side, take that same 20, go to another machine, ding, 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 $2, ding, 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 $5, ding, 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 you know, and you just keep building that up. Even if it's $30, if your brain is saying, hey, it's time to cash out, get off of it. All right, take that $10, add it to that 20. Now you're $30 up. You're not in the hole, you're just up. All right. Especially if you don't have that big money to be spending on slot machines. I understand it. I did it, and I'm telling you how I won. So you're going to go to these machines. If you lose twice, off. If you keep winning, keep trying to push it. Keep trying to push it. Keep trying to push it. But when you get up in there, $40, $50, $60, cash out. Start adding that money up, okay? At the end of the night, you probably have like, the last time I did it, it was like $190. And that was good for the night. I almost had $200 on $20. Okay? On $20. Another thing I'm going to tell you, if you go to the casino, the 21 table is your friend. Okay? Don't go to Russian roulette. Don't do that. Don't go to blackjack. I think it's what's called blackjack table. That's going to be the one. I won $91 and I don't even know nothing about the game really, except playing with the kids or just being around a table full of drunks playing for chips. That doesn't mean anything. All right. But I won $91 at the blackjack table without really knowing. Don't split your money. Don't split your cards either. If you get 2 queens, don't split. Stay. Always stay with the doubles. Don't split your hands. How they give, okay, you got a queen here and a queen here. So that now you get hit twice. That's how they get you. Don't do it. If you got 2 queens, 2 jacks, 2 kings, don't split the hand. Stay. Stay with the 20 because it's hard to beat 20. Bet on anything 17 and over. If it's a 16, fold. Don't bet on a 16 either. Okay? But blackjack is also where you can win some pretty good money. Okay? So I'm going to tell you from me and experience. All right? And tell you, but now if you got the big money, if you're going to a casino with $1,000, you want to make those big bets, those $100 bets, okay? Because that's what's going to win you the money, all right? Also, pay attention to the machines, okay? Pay attention to the machines. If the ones that have a lot of people kind of coming and going on them, and they've already got a big win, those are not the ones that you want to play. Play something else. Okay. I like the 5 reels. I don't like the 3 reels. Go to the 5 reels. You got better chances of winning on the 5 reel than you do a 3 reel. Okay. Especially the one that's got the wilds. Like if you get a certain thing and then that last wheel is like, that's the ones you're going to win on too. Okay. Don't do the 3 reels, 777. A waste of money. Go to the 5 reels. All right. That's what I'm going to tell you about casinos. I would go to a casino before I'd ever play a scratchers. I mean, a lottery ticket. Okay? So, find one. Go find one. I won $120 just playing casino online on my phone. And you know what? They even paid me in Bitcoin. I have a Bitcoin Visa. All right? They even paid me in Bitcoin. Loved it. So... all right. Shiva Shri, I love him, but because I was angry with him, and now I have so much going on, I really don't know what to do. Can you tell me what I should do to make it correct? Do you think I'll get a job? If you're actively applying for a job, do not tell them that you're pregnant if you're not showing. If you're pregnant and you say, I'm pregnant, you're not getting hired. Period. They don't want pregnant ladies on. If you're actively applying for a job, Shri Shri, do not put on the application you're pregnant unless you can't hide it. Unless you literally seriously have a belly bump. All right? Do not put that on there. They won't hire you. Period. I know. From experience, guys. Come on. I am 54 years old. Everything I'm telling you is from experience. Okay? So, do not say that. So, if you can actively apply for a job and don't tell them that you're pregnant, don't put that down, okay? You can find a job. Guys, you can literally find a job at McDonald's. There's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's. Another thing is that you guys are so picky. I don't want to work at McDonald's. But if you worked at McDonald's and you applied for another job that was at McDonald's, you're probably going to get hired because you're working at McDonald's. They have a reference to call. It's easier to find a job when you have a job. Even if it's not a job you like, take it anyway because it's a job and it's money coming in. All right? So, Shiva Shri, if you messed up that relationship, then there probably was a reason why you did it, and I wouldn't be worrying about it. But for you to, please come back. I'm pregnant with your baby. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that shit. That's pathetic. All right? No. If he doesn't know you're pregnant, don't tell him you're pregnant and just carry on with your life. If you're the one who messed up that relationship just because you were mad, then obviously that's your fault. Time to move on, especially if he has. Okay? Okay. Silly. Moving forward, Wendy, my court date is coming up very soon. We've already done mediation with the lawyer. It's just about appearing. Are you seeing this day going smoothly? I am. Moving forward. It's going to go the way it should be. No hiccups. It's going to be fair. It's going to be balanced. Okay? Build it, race it, break it, repeat. I love it. Is money coming my way? Yes. I think you have some expected money coming in, but I'm seeing August for you. So I don't know if this is a win. I don't know if you're selling something. I kind of get like you're going to be selling something though. Something of high dollar. Somebody's going to want it, or you're going to try to put it on like, I don't know, Facebook Marketplace or something like that. Okay, you're gonna sell something. You're gonna get the money that you're asking for it. It's gonna be a profit. Okay, so build it, race it, break it, repeat. You got money coming in August. Okay. Meg 305. What's coming for me this July? Nothing spectacular. Same old, same old. All right. I see you probably having more fun though, especially towards August. All right. I see you having more fun. Okay. Hello, Mimi. Erica Phillips, will I ever get custody of my niece, Esme? Erica, I'm seeing no. And it has to do with, and I know, I'm not trying to be mean here, okay? But I see it either has something to do with a living situation, all right, or something about finances. I don't know. So, okay. 88 Pearls, may I have a message from Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Fuller? Mr. and Mrs. Fuller. Something about last week. Something about an incident last week. An incident last week. They were there. I don't know what happened last week. Um, Something about something that happened last week. They were there. All right. They were there. They were with you. Um, um, they were kind of trying to like send the energy into the situation, I guess, to kind of calm it down. They're telling me it kind of worked, but not like they really wanted it to work. But they were trying to like calm down a situation that last week, I'm hearing last week. Yeah. So, um, I don't know what was going on, but they said we were there for that. We were trying we was trying to energetically calm it down. We kind of did, but not like we would have liked to. So, I don't know what that is for you. Empress, what's coming in for me for the weekend? You're going to go out, but not it's either with a friend or by yourself. I don't think you're going to have a date or anything like that. I don't think anybody special is coming, but I do see you like just saying, fuck it, I'm going out anyway. I don't know what that means. So, okay. Hey, Black Clark, what's up? All right. Mary Hopkins, a channel message, please. Mary Hopkins, channel message. Mary. I've seen a snail here. So a snail would either tell me we're moving home, we're going on vacation, we're going to go to the beach, something's going to happen at the beach, a large body of water, going hiking on a trail. That's what I'm seeing. Going hiking on a trail. Going hiking, going for a walk. What is that? Maybe going to maybe we're dining at a restaurant and you know how some restaurants have like outside tables? We may be doing that, eating outside at a restaurant, at their outside tables. Um, yeah, like, what is that? I'm literally seeing tables on a sidewalk, all right, with umbrellas, but it's a pizza place. So I don't know if there's anything like that around you, but you're going. Okay, you're going. Cat 777. Will I have kids? Will I have kids? I don't know what that says, Cat 777, and I have no way of looking forward. Well, I have kids and a month. I don't know what that's. Kat, I'm gonna look for the clarifying on this. This doesn't make sense. Well, I have kids and a month. Will I have kids in a month? I don't know. I really don't want to read into that. Okay. Ooh, don't you go anywhere. Okay. Empress, can I have a channeled message? Empress, a channeled message. Something's gonna annoy you. The reason why I said that is I literally can hear the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. But if you listen to that song so many times, it's annoying. So I'm going to get something that's going to annoy you. There's going to be a sound that annoys you, or just somebody talking that's annoying. All right, around you. You're going to be annoyed by something. Okay? You're going to be annoyed. All right? D Hubs, who does your hair coloring? Fab. No, D Hubs. Who does my hair coloring? Me. Oh, that's hilarious. Who does your hair coloring? Fab. It's not really. It's just outgrown. Oh, I love it. Mm. H. Jordan, you took my heart now. I love you so much. Okay? Okay. Oh. Thank you, girl. You're welcome, Tracy Trace. Okay, I do run around barefoot. Thanks. You're welcome, Julia. Hattie, what will my Friday be like? A general, and will Chania get out of jail? Chania's gonna get out of jail, but not like soon. All right. I do believe Chania will get out of jail, just not anytime soon. What will your Friday be like? I think you're going out on a date. And a general? General just says same old, Hattie. Nothing good, nothing bad. Okay. Thank you, 88. Oh, you got to see the lightning, Hattie? I was trying to share with you guys, but like I said, it was freaking so dark. It was so dark. Hang on, I'm trying to get that phone. Well, you guys get to look at the light. Hang on, I'm trying to make sure that phone doesn't fall forward. Hey, Gupsu. Yickby, will our trip with family reunion go well next week? Yes, I think you're going to have a lot of fun, Yickby. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. You're going to have a lot of fun, honey. Mm-hmm. Reiki Activate, do you see good things with my body contouring until graduation? It's one of the things I can legally do until I'm licensed. Yeah, I mean, if you're working on your own body contouring, yes, you're doing a great job. Reiki Activate. Mm-hmm. Are you wearing a corset? Yeah, corset. Just be careful you don't get your corset so tight that you pass out. Okay. Shri. Do I owe any karmic debt, or is there soulmate, or is it a soulmate? No, I think it's also a karmic debt for you. All right. But remember what I said, just because it's a soulmate connection doesn't mean that's going to be the one that you need to be with. You have more than one soulmate around you. Okay? Everybody does. You just don't have one soulmate, one lifetime. All right? You don't. You have a lot of soulmates or a few soulmates. A few soulmates. Thought I heard a frog. So, okay? Hey, Zap. How are you, Queen? I am well. How are you, my love? Okay, Jelly Bean. Hi, Jelly Bean. Do I have a karmic debt? Also, the I read German man. Also, is the Gemini man one of my soulmates? Yes. Please and thank you. Not sure if I asked these. No, you're fine. Um, do do I have karmic debt? Not to anybody. Not to anybody. Jelly Bean, no karmic debt to anybody, but you do have a karmic debt. How would I put that? It's not a person that you have a karmic debt to, but what it is, that you have a karmic debt is, um, a financial situation. And I know that sounds really weird, but you're supposed to be doing something as far as making money that you didn't finish in a past life, is what I'm getting. But I don't know what that is. It's just a way of making money. Like in your past life, like pretend let's say in your past life like you were a nurse, all right, and maybe like you died early, but you were supposed to save something or someone. Jelly bean. Yeah, literally, I just saw a heart in a lint in the shape of a heart, but it was upside down and it just flew up. So, yeah, it's like an occupation, is what I want to say. A karmic debt for an occupation. Lozano's Pizza, are you located in Texas? Nope, I'm in Oklahoma, but I'm by Texas. I'm by the Texas Panhandle, yes. All right. If you want a reading, don't forget you got to click the thumbs up button. It's on top of your phone. You see that number 76 with the big thumb? Double tap your screen. That next number that it rolls to, 77, is your number. You need that number with your questions, okay? And the reason why we have to do that is because I have a lot of people on here that don't like to give me a thumbs up, all right? But YouTube is really about thumbs up and subscriptions. So, in order to get your question answered, all right, you need to hit that thumbs up. So, Christina Tarot, all right, Christiana Tarot, all right, thank you. Your message from universe, you are you live on TikTok with your tarot? You're supposed to be if you're not. You are supposed to be social mediaing your a tarot if you read tarot. If not, you're supposed to be learning how to read tarot and help people with the cards. Especially I'm hearing oracle cards. Like if your big thing is oracle cards, you need to be doing a channel and helping people. Christiana Tarot. Okay? Hey, Eagle. A general for tomorrow. Good things are happening for tomorrow. That's all I heard. Good things. Good things, Eagle. 2121. Will I get a raise at work next month? Yes, you are going to get a raise. Yes. Uh, 88. Wendy, you're the world's best mom, grandparent, wife, light worker, etc. Thank you. I strive to be. I strive to be. Not like the best. I'm not a competition person, but I could care less about competition. But I strive to be there sensibly for people. Sensibly. It's got to be sensible. It's got to make sense. You cannot tell somebody 2 plus 3 is 6 unless you can prove it. And I'm not going to be the one. If I can't, I will dumb it down as much as I have to make sense to you people. Okay, I will promise I will give you the bare stuff. If it's above your head and you're like, what do you mean by that? I promise to dumb it down, dumb myself down, get my words where it's pretty basic for you to understand what I'm saying. But I think I'm doing a good job so far making you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay. Do not go with the stereotypical bullshit that people want to push on you. Always go with your gut instinct. You're never, ever, ever going to go wrong, all right? Following your heart. You just ain't. So, okay? Listen to yourself. Yourself knows you better than anybody. Listen, okay? All right, Jaquisha. Is my dad going to send my money Thursday? I heard yes. Okay. But if he sends it Thursday, you may get it Friday. I don't know how he's sending it. Okay. It may be a day late. Mary Hopkins, should I use his car to work for Flex? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I was getting into it with my daughter's father. I definitely left something trying to... Okay. Okay. All right, 88 pearls. Yep. Jaquisha, can my dad read? You don't know if your dad can read? Where's this question coming from? Can my dad read? Kinda. Like, not really big words, but like, the cat went to the store. Yeah, I mean, he can read that, but not like college level reading. Okay. She wants to know what month she will have kids. Thank you, Rick. Oh, what month you're going to have kids? April? April? Is there another? November. April and November are coming through. Rick, for whoever you're asking about what month she'll have kids, I'm getting April and November. Who is that yet? Hang on. Oh, Miss K08. Okay. Miss K808. Hello. Mrs. K8. Hi. Is it a smart move financially to make my landlord's offer for the long term? Is it a smart move financially to take my landlord's offer? Yes. But what I'm getting something like keeping grounds for less rent? Yes, of course. I mean, if you can do it. I don't know if you have a full-time job and that's what they're wanting you to do. But yeah, I mean, you'd be fine with that. Mrs. K808. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cat777, I want to know what love is. I want to know what love is. Okay, just kidding. Cat777, I want to know what month I will have kids. Okay. Are you the same one, April and November? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who I answered that for. If this isn't you, let me have 2 more months, please, Spirit, for Cat 777. February and October. Okay, February and October. Mary Hopkins, is C a malevolent spirit? I don't get malevolent. I get mischievous, though, Mary Hopkins. I'm not getting evil, but I'm definitely getting mischievous. Likes to stir the shit pot, so to speak. Okay. Bella, is Jay my soulmate? Yes, but you have more than one, remember. Okay? You always have more than one soulmate. You could have 2, you could have 9. Okay? Blocks babes. Will my husband order against me get granted? Will I get majority of what I want in the divorce? No, his order is not going to be granted, but it's pretty much what I'm going to tell you right now. Biox Babes is almost split down the middle, as far as assets go. As far as dollar value, it's pretty much going to be right down the middle. You may get a little more, but I don't think you're going to get what you want. Okay? But no, his order against you won't get granted. No. Okay? Hey, so what's coming towards me? A confusing conversation is coming towards you. You're not going to be on the same page as somebody, and they're going to misunderstand your words. So, when it comes to explaining something, explaining what you think, explaining how you feel, or explaining why or why not something cannot happen or can happen, make sure you're very clear. Okay, because I see there's going to be some confusion, and they're going to do something, and you're going to be like, why did you do that? And they're going to be like, because you told me to. And you're going to be like, no, I didn't tell you to. I told you to do this. And they're going to be like, oh, I thought you said, okay, I thought you said the famous last words. Okay, so make sure you're very clear communicating. So. Hey, Daybreak. So is G a soulmate? One of them, yes. So what is the energy around you? If you're wanting your aura around you, green to purple. That purple is so pretty. Oh, I just got a minute of it. That purple was like, yeah, it's gone. It's green to purple. Okay. The purple is so pretty. So what's the energy around M? Oracally speaking, red to orange. I'll take a German. It's so funny. Mari, is my Sagittarius manipulative, or am I just jaded? I think it's a little bit of both. All right. Rein in on everybody's the same. All right. Rein in on I get treated the same no matter what. Rein that shit in. Okay. Because you don't. Mari. Now, as far as the Sagittarius is concerned, though, you're probably half right. Sagittarius can't keep a secret. Sagittarius, when they think they're right, it doesn't matter what you think. Okay? So, and they can be manipulative. Very much so. Especially when it comes to money. Okay? Alright. Thank you, Jellybean. I think that's Jellybean. I gotta put that there so I can see your name. Your name's literally blending in with this chair. I need something dark right there. I need something dark. Not got anything dark. You're welcome, Eagle. You're welcome, 21. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. So, a general reading. Alright, so. A general reading. I've seen a unicorn here for you, but the unicorn would literally just be about either you're fantasizing too much and you're not really facing reality because you want something pretty bad. All right. Or something is going to happen, not really like magically, but maybe miraculously. All right. Maybe something like that rabbit gets pulled out of the hat at the last minute and something works out for you that you don't see coming. Okay. Mary, thank you, Wendy, for your service. I'm going to rewind and listen to what I missed. You're welcome, Mary Hopkins. Hey, Mari, may I have a spirit message, please? Spirit message. I'm seeing bubbles. So bubbles would probably be about being childlike, having fun, or you need to relax, like a bubble bath. Maybe it's time for a cleansing bath. If there's a way, Mari, for you to take a cleansing bath, it may be time to do it. Okay? Put some Epsom salt in your in your bath water, or even maybe just some lavender or something like that. Okay? Miss K808 for a general. So I'm seeing railroad tracks here for you. The railroad tracks would be about either timing, something being on time, something leaving, something coming in, something happening quickly, a long travel. Maybe this is a road trip that you want to take. I need to move you guys over. This sun's going to be hitting me here in a minute. Maybe this is a road travel, okay? Taking a long road trip, going on a road trip, buying tickets to something. You can even be riding a train. I don't even know where you are at. K8. I'm going to move you guys over, so if the phone falls, or I'm going to make the phone fall. I'm going to move over and get out of this sun. Okay? Hang on. There we go. Get out of that sun. That sun was hot. Okay. Then I can see my stuff too. Okay. All right. Don't we all want to know what love is? I want you to show me. All right. Reiki Activate. Will anything special happen for me in August? Yeah. I got 3 things happening special for you in August. Reiki Activate. 3 things, actually. Okay? 3 things. Moving forward. Wendy, did my ex and his mistress break up because she didn't like our healthy co-parenting? I think they fight about it. If they break up, it's not gonna last. She'll come back. Alright? She'll come back. Because I think, from what I can see in the relationship, he's the breadwinner, or he's the one that pays for everything, or he's the one who fronts up money or something like that. So even if they do break up, it won't last long. Moving forward. Sue Nice, what's coming towards me in love? You know what I'm going to say, Sue Nice. All right? If your finances suck, so is your love life. I don't know why I got to keep repeating that. Mari, may I know the energy around me aura-wise? Yeah. So, you're going from a teal, but it's a pretty dark teal color, okay, to an orange. You're going, and I know that's kind of weird. It's kind of an off color, but you're going from a teal to an orange, okay. It literally, the teal fades into something really soft, and the orange is soft and it fades to something bold orange, like Halloween orange, right? But you're literally going from teal to orange. Bella, what's the energy around me aura-wise? Yellow to white. All right, a nice pastel yellow, but it's going off into a white. Okay. Yellow to white. Elite Hair Mafia. I filed for divorce, but will we reconcile? Honestly, Elite Hair Mafia, I think you are going to reconcile, but it's not going to last long. Okay? And the reason being is that you guys can't leave the past in the past. Okay? You're going to be, I love you, I miss you, I'm sorry. All right? But the minute something happens and it's not the other, and it doesn't make the other person happy, they're going to be throwing in the bullshit from the past. So even if you reconcile, it's not going to help your relationship, because you guys both can't. You guys really need to have a come to Jesus meeting and then let the past go. But I don't see you guys doing that, and therefore you're going to keep hurting each other with, well, you did this, and well, you did that, well, you did this, and you did that, and it ain't going to work. Okay? It won't work. Mrs. K808, what is my partner hiding? Does he drink? Or is he supposed to not be drinking? Or is he not supposed to be drinking as much? I've literally saw a bottle, but it's not, how do I explain it? It's the bottles that are flat, but they're, you know what I'm saying? They're more tubular like this, and they're about yay big with a cap. And yeah, that's what I saw, a bottle. Something about a bottle. M. Dahab, what's hidden? M. Dahab, what is hidden from M. Dahab? A summer cold is what I'm hearing. M. Dahab. Alright, a summer cold. So make sure you're taking your vitamin C. I know it's summertime and you guys don't really think about taking your vitamins or more vitamins or even vitamin C. Make sure you're doubling up on that vitamin C, because I'm getting something about a summer cold. Okay? And your general for August, finances are definitely going to get better, but other than that, the same old, same old. Nothing big. 88 Pearls, Wendy, who kissed me while I was lucid dreaming? Why do I keep seeing a door outlined in gold light with my third eye? Well, because the reason why you're seeing the door outlined in gold is because you're afraid to walk through the door. And every time you think about that door, because I'm seeing it too, but every time you think about going towards it to go through it, you wake up or you get out of it, or you're like, because you're freaking out. You don't know what's behind the door, and you really, I'm going to say, though, if it's a gold outline door, it can't be that bad, right? Because it's gold. So something, some kind of message, something that you've been looking forward to, okay? Something is there that you've been trying to find for a while. Who kissed me while I was lucid dreaming? Actually, you're gonna think this is really weird, but it was your higher self. Your higher self as okay, your higher self. Okay, your higher self doesn't necessarily have to be female like you or male like you. Your higher self can also be the opposite gender of you. And 88 Pearls, I'm pretty sure yours is opposite gender. So the one who kissed you, because a Merkaba is the female and the male, right? The female and the male. But if you combine them together, it makes the Merkaba, okay? It is your total opposite perfect design, okay? So I'm going to say that the person that kissed you 88 Pearls was your higher self, opposite gender, okay? Hattie, is Chanel sleeping with Chania's baby daddy? Is Chanel sleeping with Chania's baby daddy? I'm getting a yes on that. When will my granddaughter Kiki have a baby? Is she actively trying to have a baby? I'm seeing next year. She gets pregnant next year to have a baby the following year. Okay. So she would literally have to get pregnant this summer of next year to have a baby the following year. Okay. And is Stephanie still in love with my son? I'm getting no. She's not in love with him. But as of right now, it looks like he may be the best she's ever had, and therefore she misses qualities of your son. All right. But as far as like if it's really, really love, it really, really isn't. She just misses how he treated her compared to what she's got now treating her. So, M. Dahab, what's wrong with the Taurus? What's wrong with that Taurus? Financial issues. That's what's wrong with the Taurus. Bella, in my previous life, did I have a life as a woman called Mary? I have been told so, but I don't feel like I did. A woman called Mary. Did you have a past life with as a woman called Mary? I'm not feeling that either, Bella. No. I'm not feeling that either. I don't think you are Mary. I don't think that suits you. What I'm getting, though, is something like, starts with the S, like Sophie, Susan, something simple. Sophie, Susan, or Sue, or not Stephanie, it's too big. I'm getting Sunny even. Sunny. I don't even know if that's your nickname of a previous life. Sunny. Sonia. But they called you Sunny. Sonny maybe. For Sonia. Maybe they just added an N and took off the A. Called you Sunny. Sonia is what I'm getting. So, for Bella. Whoa, three things. Thank you, Wendy. You're welcome. Hello, Michael Johnson. Almost called you Michael Jackson. Hello. Um, yeah. Hello, Mari. You're welcome. Chantel, Wendy, you're in a different room. Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma now. So I'm not in my room. I'm in Oklahoma. All right. So no tarot cards. This is all channel messages. And it's going to be like that until I get back home in the middle of August. So this is what you get. Okay. What you see is what you get. It's just going to be me and my channeling. Okay. M. Dahab, what is my son hiding besides just being a little shit? Maybe weed. Smoking weed. Okay. Don't forget, weed makes you lazy, though. Gotta be careful with that weed stuff. Reiki activate. Is my aura iridescent? I am seeing iridescent, but it's like almost considered to be a white iridescent. But literally, like what I'm seeing is like if you had white and you had gold glitter in the white. That's what I'm seeing for your aura. Sometimes it changes though to yellow. Yickby, will work get better? A new supervisor coming. Work's gonna get better. A supervisor, not quite yet. I think you do have a new supervisor coming or somebody who is going to be hand in hand with your supervisor. Not necessarily like your supervisor's leaving. I think your supervisor's still gonna, or your supervisor is going to have like a step up and then have somebody over them, but you're still going to have that person overseeing you, or that person's going to get more than one department where you'll have like what we would call here in the States a lead, and then the supervisor, which the lead takes on some of the things that supervisors do, but you still have the same supervisor. The lead just more's on hands with the teams or people on the floor. A lead is what they call them, a lead, under a supervisor. So, may be getting something like that. Okay. Hello, Soul Deep Intuitions. Hello. What is coming next for me? I like twice. Oh, thank you for liking me twice. You're once, twice, three times a reader, and I love you. Soul Deep Intuitions, what is coming next for me? Uh-oh. Somebody's leaving your earth plane. And when I say that, I mean somebody's dying that you know. Or you're going to hear of a death of a very important person, or you're going to hear a death of like your best friend's husband or your cousin's husband, or but I'm literally looking at tombstones. So that is the death of someone. It can be the death of something or a big change, because the death card is about change and transformation. But I'm literally looking at tombstones. I didn't know what I was looking at first, because all I saw was like the outline, and then the cross came on the outline, and then there was a bunch of them. So what I'm looking at is tombstones. So I do believe, Soul Deep, somebody is leaving the earth plane. All right, you're going to get news of that. Okay. Cat 777, should I stay in Bakersfield to live or go to LA? Don't go to LA. Don't go to LA. That's going to be a big mistake. I'm saying I wouldn't stay in Bakersfield either, but I wouldn't go to LA. I'm hearing, I don't know where Bakersfield is to LA. I think you're north of LA. I don't know. All right. I don't know where Bakersfield is to LA, and I don't have a way to get a map. I think you're north of LA, and what I'm hearing though is move north, go more north. But if LA is north of you, maybe you need to be going more north of LA too. I don't know what's on the other side of LA if it is north of you, but what I'm hearing is go north. Cat 777. Hey Jose, I just got in to say, Wendy, you are amazing for helping people. Thank you, Jose, and you are amazing just for being you. I love you. Meg, what's coming for July and August? July and August. um, Spirit said, upside down world. Upside down world. Upside down world. So basically, there's going to be something happening that you're going to be like, what the fuck? Okay, upside down world. So basically, something's going to happen that you didn't see coming. I mean, not that you didn't see coming. Like, say you're looking for a new car and you have your eye on a Volkswagen a Volkswagen bug, okay? And you really, like, you're saving up for it and you got the down payment for it and blah, 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 and you really want that Volkswagen bug, but then there's a car sitting next to the Volkswagen bug and you're like, I really want that one. Something like that. Something like whatever you're setting your heart on, there's going to be something equally that's going to catch your eye, or you're going to want, or you're going to change your mind on. But, like, it's going to throw you for a loop, because this thing that you've been wanting it for a long time, and you're pretty set in your mind about wanting that thing. Like, you unbelievably, without a doubt, wanting that one thing. Until the day it comes to get that one thing, then something else is going to happen, and you're going to be like, oh, shit. Okay. That's for Meg. All right. Reiki Activate, do you see anything about 6 months? I keep seeing 6 months everywhere. Well, I would imagine that's probably when most of your businesses are going to be taking off. Okay, 6 months from now is around after Christmas, right? Right around the new year. Okay. You got to remember that everybody's going to be really starting to go into that, how would I put it? Healing naturally, healing through sound, healing through frequency, healing through Reiki, right? Reiki, healing through other means other than doctors and pills. And if you're in that, profession, then your next year is going to be popping. All right? Going to be banging. Reiki Activate. My nickname is Sunny in this life. Wow. All right. There you go. Hey, there's Eco7. Who is my primary guardian angel? Is it my ancestor who is guiding me to this path? No, your Eco7, your primary guardian angel is an angel. Is an angel. It's not an ancestor. Your primary guardian angel is your guardian angel. But I can't tell you the name of it because I don't have my list. When I get home, Eco7, write this down. Okay? When Wendy gets home, ask her who my guardian angel is. And because I have the list of the months and the weeks. I don't have it with me. I'll tell you who your guardian angel is. It's not your ancestor. Moving forward in the future, when all of this blows over, who are you seeing to be the best person for me? The Cancer or the Leo? Cancer. I know the Leo is like at me. And I'm sorry, Leo, but it's going to be the Cancer. The reason why it's the Cancer is because the Cancer is going to be the homebody. The Cancer is going to be the one who wants to settle down. The Cancer is going to be about home and family. Leo, sorry, Leo, not so much you. Yeah, I know you agree. Okay. Sniper Mod Rick. Wendy, when will we get raises at FedEx Ground and FedEx Express? Merges together? Will we all get raises when FedEx Ground and FedEx Express? Not at that time, Rick. You are going to get raises, but it's going to be around between Halloween and Thanksgiving. Okay? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas is when you're going to get your raises. I'm seeing the holidays. Okay? Grace, do I have an energy vampire attached to me? Yeah, it's your friend. Any messages pertaining to school? If you don't like it, then you're in the wrong subject. If you don't like this shit that you're doing in school, if you're not excited about going to school, if you don't have a love about the classes that you're learning, it's because you're in the wrong thing. Okay? So maybe you want to look at that. But if you really if you really are enjoying school and you're doing fine with it, then keep doing it. Okay? Felicia. Will the guy that dumped me come back into my life? No. No. Sorry, Felicia. That would be a no. Bella, what's Jay's problem with me? He's just emotionally immature. Or that person, Jay, is emotionally immature. So, emotionally immature people really don't know how to deal with their feelings, or they don't know how to articulate what they're feeling, right? And so when they're feeling a certain thing, and then they're emotionally immature, what they say and what they do and how they act, totally off the wall, off the charts. It's just because they're getting confused, all right, about what they feel. They don't how would I put that? They don't feel like they're being seen or being heard or being validated. They don't feel like anything that they do matters or will matter, and so therefore they kind of lash out or act weird or dumb. So Bella, is my highest self a male? Bella. Yes, your highest self is a male. Okay, yes. M. Dahab, what's coming towards my husband? Energy wise, wow, he's stubborn. Your husband's so stubborn. If he doesn't, if he literally doesn't like change, wants to do the same old, like he doesn't strive to learn anything new, not good things are coming towards him. If he just wants to stay the same old, nothing good's coming. Okay? He needs to learn to move into the future and learn things and have an open mind on things and accept things instead of constantly just being stubborn. It isn't going to happen that way because I said so. Well, it is. You're just going to have a hard time with it. So, Reiki Activate, do you see any channeled messages about school? No, I don't see anything about school. Just give it a shot. Stop worrying about it. Okay? Just go do it. Stop worrying about it. You're worrying too much about it, Ricky. Meg, why do I keep seeing the number 1111 and dreaming about my ex? The reason why you're dreaming about your ex is because the universe says that there's something that you need to work through about the ex. For some reason, you still have some emotional baggage tied to your ex, and you need to look at what that is. What is going on with you and your ex? All right. What emotional baggage would you still be tied to about the ex? Okay. And then 1111, look that up on Google. I can't, guys. I don't have nothing with me. I don't have books. I don't have cards. I don't have another gadget. Gotta look that up. So Google number 1111. Okay. You're gonna have to Google it. Ricky, activate. Should I name my massage business after my heaven name? I mean, you can. There's no right or wrong thing. I've heard though that because people are becoming very lazy about thoughts and about thinking and about processing information, the shorter the name, the better. Is what I've heard. Okay? It's more memorable to name something short. Okay? Hey, Francis, just stopping by to show love. Thank you, Francis. Thank you so much. Okay. Cat777, who should for love, Alex or Hugo? Better. Who should I love, for Alex or Hugo? Which one's better for you? Alex is what I'm seeing. You do like it, but right now it's not going well. Well, Grace, honey, nothing's ever going to be sunshines and rainbows 100%. So when the going gets tough, Grace, the tough get going. Just because something is happening and there's some kind of hiccup doesn't mean that you should quit. All right? Quitters don't win and winners don't quit. So if it's getting hard for you, just relax, get through it, and then it'll get easier. But when you go to school, some things aren't easy and some things are a breeze. That's why it's school. Okay? So if it's not going the way you want it to, just relax. Okay? Get it done, achieve it the best way that you know how. I don't know if they have A's, B's, and C's still in college. As far as I knew, they had just had pass or fail. All right? So basically, just pass. Okay? You don't have to pass with A's and B's. You just don't. Okay? Hey, Mark G. My relationship with my wife is upside down right now. Will it ever get better? When you guys actually sit down and communicate with each other, Mark G, it'll get better. If you cannot sit down and be honest with this person, you're never going to have a relationship. Ever. If you cannot sit down and tell this person how you feel, and they can maturely communicate how they feel back to you without fighting, without blaming, playing the blame game, then your relationship is never going to get better. It's going to be the same old, same old. And if that's the case, I would say skedaddle your ass out of the relationship. All right? It's not the one for you. One of you or both of you are emotionally immature. Shantae Stacks, will I find a preceptor for next semester? Will I find a preceptor for next semester? Yes, you will. But you're going to have to look. Look. All right? Look. Grace, a general for July and August. It's pretty much more or less the same, but you have a sad moment coming. Saying goodbye to somebody. So I don't know if somebody's moving, if you're moving. I don't know if this is a change of job, scenery, address, but either you're going or somebody else is leaving. You're going to be saying goodbye. Eco7, would my rapid hair fall issues get resolved eventually? What is causing this problem? Is it due to my age or... I'm not getting either age or toxin chemical exposure, Eco7. I'm getting something about hormones and vitamins and minerals. So it's something about what you eat, or maybe there's some kind of like turmeric you can put in your shampoo, or what do they say? Something about turmeric and ginger and tea tree oil, and something is good for your hair. I don't know. You probably should research that, but I don't think it's either age or toxin. I think it's about your hormones and your food. Not food toxin. I mean, you could eat something to help your hair. Reactivate. Wendy, by the way, I sent you a picture of what you predicted. My mom got her free roof today. Thank you. I want to do a review for you. Oh, thank you, Reactivate. Thank you. Did you put the picture on what? where did you put the picture? I'm glad she got her free roof. Yay her. I bet she's excited. I'm so glad. See that, guys? See that? Read that. By the way, I sent you a picture of what you predicted my mom got her free roof. Who predicts shit like that? You know who? This girl right here. This girl predicts shit like that. You're not going to get on any other YouTube channel and see somebody predict their parent getting a free roof. This girl did. You know why? Because I am a damn good reader. That's why. I don't give a fuck. You guys like me, hate me? Oh, she brags. No, I'm a good reader. And I'm proud of that shit right there. So, who's the best reader on YouTube? This girl. I don't give a fuck. Jaquisha, I had to go back to my reading. Yeah, my dad says he can read, but I suspected he struggles sometimes. Yeah, like I said, I think he can read basic level, you know, like 7th grade level, but I don't think he can read big words. Yeah. Jaquisha, when will I reach bougie status? Well, I mean, it's all about you and what's bougie, right? Is it your wardrobe? Is it the way you carry yourself? Is it you going out and showing everybody what you're made of? Because you're a badass. So, I mean, what's bougie status? And are you actually getting out among people to show them your bougie status? If you're home by yourself, you can be bougie all you want. Nobody's seeing it. Okay? Are you wanting to do a channel? Then fucking do a channel. So, okay? Do a channel. Show them your bougie. Cat777, will new love come in my way? Not until your finances get better. I'm going to tell you 19,000 times. Finances has to be stable before the love comes in. And I don't know how many times I got to tell you that. Mark G, my second question is, will my business grow? Yes, your business is going to grow, but next year it's going to be even better. Okay? Okay. So, remember to like the channel if you want a reading, though, guys. You need to hit that thumbs up button. Okay? You need to hit the what time is it? Yeah, you need to hit the thumbs up button. Okay? Your phone, I sent you the pic of the house, the company. Okay. All right, I may share that, Reactivate, if I have your permission. All right. If I have your permission, I may share that with a little message saying something about my predictions, if you didn't already say it in the picture. I am proud of you, too. Thank you, Mark G. I am proud of you, too, baby. Cat, will my finances get better. Yeah, Kat, your finances is going to get better, especially by September. Okay. Sammy, an overall reading, please. Thanks, Wendy. Sammy, your overall reading, I am seeing for you dinosaurs, which would tell me that your thinking is a little old. Your thinking is a little outdated. All right. And I don't know what that means by your thinking. Maybe there's some kind of belief or some kind of rigidity to what you think your life should look like or what you think things should be. But I think it's outdated. I think you really should get into newer stuff, okay? Yeah, the oldies are great, okay? Yes, I get it. The oldies are great, but there's a lot of new gadgets, new things out there. Get your hands on them and play, okay? Jaquisha, when will Kiki get out of jail? Here in September. Are you away, Wendy? I am. I'm in Oklahoma. Bella, will my knee and other discomforts disappear after my weight loss? Yes. 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 100%, Bella. Yes. All right. Once you start losing weight, all of your knee pains, your aches and pains, your toes. I'm getting that you're getting pains in your toes, your heels, your sciatica. It'll get better. Yeah. Kat, do I owe any debts in the past life? Are you now from spirits? Do you have any debts from your past life? A family member, Cat777. Something about you need to talk to a family member. Apologize or tell them that they're forgiven or tell them that it's okay. Something about a family member is still keeping your karmic debt. Okay? Are you now from spirits? Yes. No tarot card readings, just spirit readings. I think I'm caught up, actually. Nice. Nice. Okay. Since I'm caught up, I guess this is a good time to end it. All right? I'm going to get off here because supper is going to be done soon anyway. Okay? So I love you all. Thank you for coming to my live. All right? But I'm going to get off here because supper is going to be done and I don't want to ignore because they make me a plate. They literally cook me food. They literally make me a plate. They set it aside and wait for me to come get it. So I'm not going to be rude. All right? No sense in that. But I'm going to get off here. Okay? I love you all. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay? And I'll be back tomorrow between 4 and 5. Okay? Moving forward, does the Scorpio person I'm thinking about secretly hate you? They don't hate you. All right? Nobody hates you. Moving forward. All right? They don't hate you. I'm hearing they just are jealous. They don't hate you, though. Okay? You're welcome, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Rick, mwah. Ricky, activate. Mwah. Kat, love you. Bella, love you. Sammy, love you. Moving forward, I love you. And anybody else that's still here. I do love you guys. I do. All right? But 88 pearls, how do I walk through the door outlined in gold? Meditate on it and go through it and open it. And what you're going to see, all right, on the other side, 88 pearls, listen. What you're going to see on the other side is just a vast ground. Really pay attention because things are going to start popping up from the vast ground. Okay, it's just going to be like barren field out there. But really pay attention and open your mind and let stuff happen. Whatever you're seeing, that's the stuff that you need to see. Like if you're all of a sudden seeing a building, okay, pay attention to the building. What's it look like? What's it made out of? How many floors is it? All right, and then all of a sudden this tree pops up. Look at the tree, okay? Is it a young tree, an old tree? Everything that pops up in the the vastness of when you go through this door is something meant for you to look into. Okay? All right. Nice to see you, Jelly Bean. Thank you, Jelly Bean. Thank you so much, my love. All right, moving forward. There. Yeah, I think I was who that asked me that. Or, oh, 88 pearls. Sorry, 88 pearls. All right, so love you moving forward. Love you, 88 pearls. Love you, Bella. Love you, Jelly Bean. Mwah. All right. I love you all. Okay. Keep smiling. It's free. The attitude of gratitude. Live in the moment. Don't worry about the future. Okay. Oh, someone somewhere. Hey, you look great today. Thank you, someone. Happy Sax. If you're calling me a grandma because you're being mean, I want you to know I am a grandma. I have 10 grandchildren, and I would not consider that an insult, even though you may. All right. I am a grandma, and I love being a grandma. I have 10 grandchildren. So if you're calling me a grandma by insulting me, I'm going to let you know I don't think that's an insult at all. I'm very proud to be a grandma. All right. Thank you, someone somewhere. So, grandma should go on a diet. Well, you know what? I can lose weight, but you're ugly. So I don't know what you're going to do, fucker. Oh, yeah, I got him. Okay. Anyway, trolls will be trolling. Trolls will be trolling. All right. I love you guys. Mwah. Don't take any shit from nobody. I'm not going to take shit from anybody. You don't take shit from anybody. So, all right. I'm not going to take shit from nobody. You don't take shit from nobody. All right. So, I love you guys. I'm going to get off here. Hey, Matt, we're just closing up, honey. Bianca, we're just closing up. 27 people. Oh my gosh. Guys, we're closing up, okay? Supper's done, and I've got to go eat. I know. I ignore them. I don't give a fuck what they think. So, all right. Catch me at 4 o'clock tomorrow. 4 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be back between 4 and 5, okay? Those people who have nothing better to do than sit around and talk crap, they're the losers. Amen. I agree. I agree. Yes. If you've got nothing better to do with your life than to get on somebody's live, to be a troll, that's got to be like the lowest of low. I don't even know what to say about people like that. Except that they probably have mommy daddy issues and they need to be seen. So what I got. I mean, I just don't understand it. So I love y'all. Someone somewhere, come back and see me. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock tomorrow. And it's free questions. It is free questions for me, but I'm in a spot where I don't have tarot cards, so I'm just channeling messages, okay? The reason why mine's orange is because it used to be black. This is faded. So, I love you too, Hattie. I saw this for a reason. Yes, Carly. Come back and see me, guys. Come back and see me tomorrow. It's free. You can ask me anything. As long as you hit that like number, hit that like, double tap your screen, get the like number. The like number needs to be with all of your questions. That's the only rule I've got. You got to give me a like and then get that number, because that number, like if you're like 12, will I get a cat? Like 12, will it be black? Like 12, will I find it on the road? Like 12, will it be given to me? All right. But what I'm not going to allow is like 12, will I get a cat? Like 12, will I get a cat? Like 12, will I get a cat? That's called spamming. It's not allowed. Okay. You love your hair? I'm okay with this. It used to be all one length and I cut it like Brad Mondo said. Put it in a ponytail. So that's what I got. It's a lot cooler though than one length for sure. So. Okay. You look like a lion. Do I look like a lion? Yeah, it's really all this color. This is my natural color up here. It's just grew out. Last Halloween, I was supposed to do a live with somebody called Vampire Hour. We were supposed to do a live together, and she dipped at the last minute, and I colored my hair purple black. And this is what's fading from purple black and grow out. What if I don't want a cat? Well, don't ask about the cat, Kelly. Don't ask about the cat. Don't ask about the cat if you don't want a cat. Russell, I'll say something else. It ain't gonna be that. You ain't gonna like it. I watched Brad before I bleached my hair too. That's so wild. I like Brad Mondo. He's so cool for a hairdresser. All right, I'm gonna get off here. Love you guys. Mwah. Is there one more person who could get me to 100 likes? I just want one more thumbs up. Is there one person who could hit the thumbs up? I just need one more for 100. Is there? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you so much. Who did that? Yes. Who gave me the thumbs up? Who gave me the thumbs up? I'll give you a free question right now. Who gave me the thumbs up? I know. No, actually, really. I got two me's in here. So you both did. All right, Joel, one free question. Danny, one free question. These other readers are mean to their subscribers. Now, Carly, I'm going to tell you that some of the things that I say can be construed as mean because I'm not going to baby you. If you're fucking up in your life, I'm literally going to tell you, no, don't do that. And I'm going to get onto you. Okay? So if you come in and you're like, my ex wants me back, I am going to be like, no, girl. You're not a doormat. Okay? Some people consider me as mean, but I'm definitely going to be truthful with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If you need to hear the truth, I'm definitely going to be the one to tell you. Okay? So, I'm just saying. Okay? Some people think I'm mean. Some people think I'm rude. Okay? Because I'm not going to baby you. You ask me a question, and it's seriously, it could be something that you don't want to hear, but I'm going to tell you, I'm a straight shooter. No bullshit. Okay? So. Alright? So if you can handle the truth, you're in the right spot. Okay? Just like I let go of this one lady, I was a part of her subscription for a long time. I feel like when I stop watching her videos, I find other readers that I resonate with more. Absolutely, Carly. Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you that my predictions, whether it's tarot card reading or psychically downloaded, I'm about 98% accurate. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm not trying to look big. Okay, I'm just telling you, with the people in here, they could probably tell you the same thing. I'm pretty accurate. Okay? But like I said, I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay? Even if it was, hey, I'm pregnant and I'm really considering an abortion, all right, then I would literally be like, if you're financially unstable and you don't see your finances including anytime soon to taking care of you and a baby, I can understand that you probably should abort the baby. I mean, like, even that bare. I will tell you the truth. Okay? So. No, I won't put you on blast. No. So. Yes. Exactly, Carly. Yeah. But you can ask people in here that's OGs. All right? I'm pretty straightforward. Okay? Hey, Apex, Legend Man. Where have you been, Apex? You haven't been on this channel for a while either. Okay? I'm going to give it to you straight. And sometimes I even get emotional and cry if I read you and you're in a tough spot. You're going to see me cry. All right? You're going to see me cry. So what Rick says down below there. You just woke up. Enjoy the grandbabies. Oh, that's sweet. Yes. Well, Carly, welcome to the Silt family. We're pretty authentic here. And everybody in chat will talk to you and carry on a conversation with you and talk to you about things. All right? This isn't just me to you and me to just the chat. Everybody in chat will make you a friend. Absolutely. Everybody in chat's super, super nice. So, yep, you did come to the right place. Absolutely. And that's for any of you. If you guys are looking for a home, looking for a tribe, even though we're not in your vicinity, even though I'm not right next to you, you're welcome here on this channel anytime. And I will help you as much as I can. Okay? So, all right? Yeah, well, Carly, you're absolutely in the correct spot. Yep. You are absolutely, this channel, it was meant for people like you. That's why I created this channel. Because I got tired of these tarot readers that do not want to help you. Just want to read your zodiac sign. Don't want to give you anything, all right? And then they want you to buy a reading, but it's fucking $300. Ridiculous. I don't even understand that. I do personal readings, I'm going to tell you, but they're only $10. My personal readings, you can talk to me for up to an hour. I'm only charging $10. That is the fee. Okay? So I do personal readings also. I don't have that information with me, so I'm not going to put it here. I'm not going to tell you about it, but when I get back to my home, I'll give you the information. Okay? But yeah, no, that's not me. I tell everybody when I get off these lives, I don't even remember what I said that day. Because I'm channeling. But when I'm done with you and I shut off this live, I'm gone. I'm done. I close down. I don't even think about you. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying I don't remember anything. And then tomorrow, it's a brand new day. So, oh, thank you, Carly. I hope you come back. So, yes. All right. And thank you for all of you that are viewing me right now. Thank you for letting me read your cards or read your energy, or thank you for letting me help you. Thank you for them thumbs up. I appreciate that. All right. But come and catch me tomorrow, okay? Because I've got to get off here. Supper's done. All right. I got to enjoy my family, enjoy my grandkids. I love you guys. I'm going to get off here. Yep. 4 to 5 tomorrow. Anytime between 4 and 5 is Central Time. I am Central. I'm in Oklahoma. Okay? So. All right, everybody. I'm going to get off here. I love you. All right? Remember what I said. Live in the moment. Attitude of gratitude. Okay? All right. Good night, everybody. I will see you.